Live from the Plymouth Canton Educational Park.
You're listening to Newsfile at 5:30 on 88.1 The Park.
I'm Elizabeth, and in tonight's news, new names on the Sandra Sager Wall of Courage and an arts film at the Penn.
Now, for the latest news that matters in your community.
PCEP graduates and community members who overcame challenges to find success in school and life will be honored this winter when new honorees are added to the Sandra Sager Wall of Courage at Plymouth High School. The wall is inspired by Sandra Sager, a student who attended Plymouth High School in the 1960s and was diagnosed with polio as a baby. Honorees on the wall are chosen by a committee, and the display was created in 1999 by Dennis Jones, who engraved each name. After naming honorees to the wall in 2003, 2004, and 2006, a new class of names was chosen last year. Co-chair of the Sandra Sager Wall of Courage, Deborah Madonna, says that all honorees, past and present, are well-deserving of the award.
The people that we've added don't necessarily have polio. They have just had some kind of obstacle, and they had to overcome it. And I'm very proud of all the people that have been involved, including not just the honoree, but their family and friends and supporters.
The names of the 2023 honorees will be added to the wall Saturday, January 20th at 11 a.m. at Plymouth High School. All honorees will also be recognized during a celebration on Saturday, February 17th at 11 a.m. Both events will be open to the public.
The World of Art will hit the silver screen in downtown Plymouth tonight when the Penn Theater partners with the Plymouth Community Arts Council to present the latest installment of its arts film series. This month's film will focus on the work of David Hockney and his exhibit at the Royal Academy of Arts. The showing is part of the Arts Council's work to expand the reach of its arts presentations in the area. Executive Director of the Plymouth Community Arts Council, Lisa Howard, says that the film is a great way for all the art lovers in our community to come together.
It's just a way for Friends of the Penn and the Plymouth Community Arts Council to combine our audiences for a really great art film.
Showtime tonight is set for 7 o'clock p.m., and the tickets are $5 at the door. For more information about the film series, visit PlymouthArts.com.
Budget talks in Congress top our look at world and national news tonight. A stopgap funding bill is headed to the House after being approved by the Senate today. The House and the Senate are racing to pass a funding extension before tomorrow's deadline and before a snowstorm hits Washington, D.C. The House is now expected to vote on the measure later this afternoon or early evening. Attorney General Merrick Garland says he told families of victims of the 2022 Uvalde, Texas school shooting their loved ones deserved better. A Justice Department report says shooting could have been stopped sooner. The DOJ releases a nearly 600-page report Thursday detailing the response to the shooting that killed 21 and injured 17 others. In the report, the DOJ says the response to the May 24, 2022 mass casualty incident at Robb Elementary School was a failure. President Biden says there will likely be more U.S. strikes against the Houthis. Biden made the comment before departing from the White House for North Carolina today. Biden said the strikes may not be stopping the Houthis, but they'll continue. The U.S. has targeted command centers and military installations with its strikes against the Houthis, carried out with the United Kingdom. The Michigan Gaming Control Board announced today the Northville Downs will have its final race on February 3rd. The track has been owned by the same company for its entire 80 years in business and was the first track to offer pool betting. The current site will be redeveloped while Northville Downs plans to build a new harness racing facility in Plymouth Township. For Newsfile at 5:30, I'm Elizabeth. Your look at campus news is next.
Your place for Plymouth Canton Community Schools updates.
It's campus news.
In campus news, the award-winning PCEP Academy programs are inviting current 8th grade families who want more information about arts, business, IB, or STEM academies, as well as smaller learning communities at the park, to attend informational sessions that will be held at Canton High School tonight. Each academy will offer sessions at 6 o'clock and 7 o'clock p.m. to allow families to attend 2 academy presentations if they wish. Visitors should enter through the front doors at Canton High School. PCP students have a chance to audition to join our staff. You can gain experience in all areas of 881 The Park. Applications are due on February 2nd. The station will host an informational Zoom meeting on Monday, January 22nd at 7 o'clock p.m. More information is at 881thepark.com. The PCP Red Cross Club will host a school-wide blood drive on Wednesday, January 31st from 7:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. in the Plymouth High School gym. Students that donate must be at least 16 years old and have a permission slip. For Campus News, I'm Kira Corbett. Your look at sports is next.
Football, baseball, basketball, hockey.
It's time for Newsfile at 5:30 Sports.
The Pistons couldn't get a winning streak going as they lost to the Timberwolves 124-117 at LCA. Jaden Ivey dropped in 32 points to pace Detroit, which has now dropped 8 of its last 11. The Pistons are now off until hosting the Bucks on Saturday and then again on Monday. The Red Wings extended their winning streak to 3 with a 3-2 overtime victory over the Panthers in Florida. Dylan Larkin netted the game winner in overtime for Detroit, which has won 6 of his last 7 overall. Robbie Fabry had the game-tying goal early in the third. The Wings visit Carolina tomorrow to wrap up their 3-game road trip. Lions fans are so loud and proud they broke Ford Field's decibel record last weekend. During the Super Wildcard matchup between the Lions and Rams, it was so loud in Detroit that the volume reached 133.6 decibels during the game. Meanwhile, NBC said the game averaged 35.8 million viewers on all platforms. The Lions host the Buccaneers this Sunday in the divisional round. Michigan is back on the hardwood tonight, hosting 14th-ranked Illinois in Ann Arbor. The Wolverines look to build off their 73-65 win over Ohio State on Monday, which snapped their 5-game losing streak. U of M is now 7-10 on the season and 2-4 in Big Ten play. Michigan State is also on the home floor tonight to face Minnesota in East Lansing. The Spartans ended their 2-game losing streak with Sunday's rout of Rutgers. MSU now sits at 10-7 on the season, including 2-4 in Big Ten play. For Newsfile 530, I'm Brody Klein. Your look at traffic and weather is next.
From M14 to I-94. Your look at traffic starts now.
I-275 northbound has slowdowns right now between Ford Road and Ann Arbor Road. The rest of the freeways in the 881 The Park listening area are moving at or near posted speeds. That's all for traffic. Your look at weather is next.
881 The Park with your local weather forecast.
The 881 The Park listening area is under a winter weather advisory until tomorrow afternoon. 2 to 5 inches of snow are possible over the next 24 hours. Tonight's low will dip to 19, and tomorrow's high will hover around 21 degrees. On your source for the best local news, 881 The Park. For Brody and Kira, I'm Elizabeth on Newsfile at 5:30. Stick around. Backstage Pass is next, followed by Back to the 80s at 6 and Plymouth and Canton's hit music.